So guys, pardon any unedited stuttering or errors in this video, because I'm making this video live at the scene. I like to show you guys sometimes spots when I go past them that I've talked about in videos. If you watch my video on why it's a bad idea to buy a gun on the street in Chicago, I talked about my experience buying a gun on the street when I was about like 19, 20 years old, 21, something like that. This was like 20 years ago, man, from I'll say a firearm plug on the north side of Chicago. I said that we had met up at the Dunkin Donuts off of Broadway, and this is the spot right here where I bought my first pipe. And I thought, if you didn't see that video, that I was buying a 9mm brand new out of the box with a box of bullets and a laser sight for 400 bucks. And he showed up with a used 22 with no laser sight, no bullets, no nothing. And possibly it could have been a robbery, but I kind of anticipated it, and so just you know, I basically just had to give up the stuff in advance anyways, man. But that was one lesson learned. And this is the spot right here. I was waiting inside. There used to be like a table right there against the window. This is like 20 years ago. So I was like waiting inside watching for him to pull up over here, and he was late. He pulled up in a van with some other guy that I didn't recognize, and the van had all tinted windows. And it was at that point that I was starting to suspect like this might be a robbery. And you know, so we took my car, went to an alley, and then basically, long story short, I had to give the stuff up, man. But I ended up walking away with a 22, but it was a used 22. It was probably only worth like 100 bucks. But at any rate, man, yeah, I haven't bought any more pipes on the street, because that's definitely a way to lose your life in Chicago, man. A lot of guys let this train go past here. A lot of guys, you know, end up basically as a casualty of bad business. You know, that's what I like to call it, like casualty of bad business, man. People don't do business the right way. But that's one thing that you know, ends up getting a lot of people killed here. And you know, I always say, like, follow the laws. I understand young guys, they want to like protect their life. You know, they definitely want to protect their life, and they might not be old enough to go out and get that FOID card or that concealed carry. And you know, so they say, I'd rather have the, you know, the police catch me with it than the ops catch me without it. But the thing is, a lot of times that gun ends up being the reason they die. You know, this is more often the case, and in so many different ways. You know, so many different ways, man. Like that convenience store clerk that died on Devon. That happened about, like, I would say 5 or 6 blocks that way. That street over there at that light. Let me show you guys. This is Devon, and this is Broadway right here. And then that light is Devon right there. That street, Devon, is where that J&K Food and Liquors was, where that Assyrian store clerk just got killed because he upped the gun. And the guy wasn't shooting him. I mean, he wasn't going to do it. He didn't appear like he was going to do that until the clerk upped the gun. When he upped the gun, then he got shot and killed. The gun that was supposed to be protection ended up being what cost him his life. And that's the more common situation I see, man. So definitely, I always try to follow every law. I understand, like, guys want to protect their life, but you know, that's one where I honestly, I don't know if it makes you safer or not. I really don't. And I know a lot of guys, I get hate in the comments every time I say that, but that's my honest observation. Like, I see more gun accidents than situations where guys like blow down somebody who's, you know, coming through to actually kill them, not just rob them, but kill them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my observation. But you guys can let me know what you think in the comment section, man. But yeah, this is the spot where it went down, man. The Dunkin Donuts over on Broadway in Devon. And shout out to everybody in this neighborhood, man. But I haven't been living in this neighborhood for a minute. That's Loyola University right there, up Devon. So there's a lot of students walking around here all the time, and there's a lot of robbery victims that are students at Loyola, because they're walking around like from out of town, from other cities and stuff, and don't know what time it is around here. You know, they're seeing all these other college kids. You know, it's like it's one big college campus, but you know, there's guys out here doing that to them. So it's something where you can only like tell what the right decision was in hindsight a lot of times, man. But you guys let me know what you think, though, in the comment section, man. This is your boy Winnie C. Report. from the spot where I bought my first pipe, a big regret, a big mistake, and something I don't recommend you guys doing. I'm out.